Hi guys, and welcome back to another Semprinter TV video. In today's video, myself and Bilal Mirza are going to react to a 1-1 draw against Napoli in the Coppa Italia semi-finals, a result which unfortunately means our run in the Coppa Italia this season has come to an end. Before getting into the video, what did you make of our new intro? Personally, I think our editor Renato has done an absolutely fantastic job, so let us know down in the comments below what you made of it.
Hey Cammy, thank you so much for having me on. I wish we were here talking about a much better outcome and a better game after such a long layoff, but let's get on with it.
I don't think we could have asked for a better start whatsoever, given we scored within about 2 minutes of the game commencing. Of course, there was a lot of luck involved in that, with Christian Eriksen scoring directly from a corner, and that was obviously helped along by the fact Napoli goalkeeper David Ospina had an absolute shocker and just kind of let it right through his legs, but certainly no complaints. And I think that was exactly what everyone wanted. Of course, we were trailing 1-0 from the first leg, and we needed that first goal, but despite many chances, we couldn't really make them count. And unfortunately, just for the half-time interval, Napoli equalised. I think prior to them scoring, we could have easily had at least another 2 goals. Antonio Candreva had a few efforts, and Romelu Lukaku had an alright header saved by Ospina, who certainly redeemed himself with his start to the counter-attack that Napoli would score from. An absolutely pinpoint kick out to Insigne on the wing, who simply couldn't be caught, too quick. Squared it to Mertens, who tapped it in and became Napoli's all-time top goal scorer with that goal. The second half was far from a spectacle. Napoli knew that we had to score a goal if we wanted to progress, and they set themselves up very negatively. They just kind of sat back, and we really couldn't break them down. I felt we started really slowly. The first 15 minutes or so were really not good enough, and I think we could have made the substitutes round about then rather than waiting about 10-15 minutes later. We had a few good crosses near the end, but in the end it just wasn't enough. We couldn't break Napoli down, and it's certainly a disappointing way to eliminate the tournament. But if you're looking for any kind of silver lining, we do now have a week's rest in between our next game, so that could make a difference in our hopes to maybe get back involved in that Serie A title fight.
Going into this match, it was going to be really important to see how either manager executes their game plan. Inter could not have asked for a better start. Going ahead in this leg 1-0, tying it on aggregate 1-1 on away goal as well, really should have given the team an extra edge and extra momentum to push for a second goal. However, Koulibaly being back in Napoli defenses played a huge factor. Lukaku could no longer dominate Napoli defenses like he did in the last match we played at San Paolo during the league play this year, and wasted opportunities as well. We did create opportunities despite that, but the lack of chemistry between Eriksen, Lukaku, and Lautaro Martinez really showed here. We were expecting the Trident to gain some momentum in attack and really create opportunities. We did create them, we did not capitalize. That's the story of the first half. Towards the end of the first half, energy levels already started dropping for Inter. It was a 2 against 4 on the counter-attack towards the end of the first half that led to a Napoli go-ahead goal on aggregate. Absolutely no excuses for Inter defense to let those two waltz into the penalty box and actually get an uncontested shot into the net. Nothing Handanovic could have done about that. That continued playing a factor in the second half. Gattuso's game plan was perfect. As always, he only played on the counter-attack, defend deep and hit him on the counter. Nobody was surprised to see that counter-attack, maybe except Conte, because he did not plan for that very well. You could see around 50 to 60 minute mark, energy levels of Inter players were already dropping. We were not able to commit on an attack as well, and we were creating turnovers in our build-up play, which gave a ton of opportunities to Napoli, and they were the ones now looking to be scoring the go-ahead and putting this tie away altogether. However, towards the end of the match, as Conte finally made substitutions, Inter gained momentum back. We were creating chances and we came very close to scoring a go-ahead goal. However, Ospina was immense after the howler in the first half and kept Napoli ahead. And really disappointing result in the end. Even as the game was dying out, you could see absolutely no extra push, no bite, no desire for Inter to push forward and score the go-ahead goal. And that is what separates this team from being championship ready, in my opinion. Let's see how the rest of the league goes.
Some really great points raised there, Bilal. So we're going to introduce a new section to Sempre TV match reaction videos, and that is top and flop. Now, the top and flop won't necessarily always be players. They could be the best moment, the worst moment, or just something that kind of generally bugged us or kind of really impressed us. So for our first time using it, I'm going to take the top and Bilal's going to take the flop. So the top for me would be the glimpses that Alexis Sanchez showed. There weren't really many standout players. Christian Eriksen, of course, scored that goal, had a few decent efforts, but I mean, I think Sanchez, who has really been disappointing during his loan spell, came on, and there were a few moments where he looks a bit like his kind of old self, the Alexis Sanchez everyone kind of hoped would be at Inter. Soon after coming on, he kind of fashioned a good chance for himself, and I'm really looking forward to see what he can do kind of in the coming weeks.
For me, the flop of the match was absolutely no doubt in my mind Antonio Conte. Poor game management, poor game planning. This is entirely on him. He should have known the capabilities of his team, and on top of that, he should have known Gattuso's game plan, because it is not a secret at this point. Failed to capitalize on it. Absolutely nothing going for him in this game. A big fat 0 for me for Antonio Conte in this game.